diabetes were. Let's take a look, shall we? Current blood sugar, I'm sitting at a respectable 10.6. Before lunch, I went up to 15 and I've come down. I did take a correction of insulin up here that has brought my blood sugars down. Also, there were a number of corrections there. This almost solid block of blue, and this one little number here that was almost 4 units of insulin just given to me. And it's all helped me brought down to 10.6. So all in all, so far pretty good. For the last 24 hours, I've been, at a respectable 76% time in range. So that means 24% above 10 millimoles and below 3.9 was at 0. So I'm sitting at 8 blood sugar, which is all pretty good right now. Almost dropped it there. Today, I want to discuss with you questions that drive diabetics crazy. So sit back, grab your cup of coffee, tea, whatever, and we'll be right back. Okay, type 1 diabetes is a fickle disease. We're always up and all over the place. We're expected to be perfect and just keep our blood sugars totally perfect all the time. If we're not perfect, then we get the questions. And the questions can really be annoying. And they don't necessarily be annoying, but the biggest one that annoys me is, are you low? Or, what is your blood sugar? I have to know. Whether it be medical professionals or not, I have to sometimes wonder where the actual feeling is coming from. My diabetic nurse, my diabetic doctor, if they ask, okay, some of the care aides here, if they are asking me what my blood sugar is, I'm fine with, because I know what's coming up. But there are other people who it really annoys. For example, last night I had a nurse come in here. What's your blood sugar? Because you went unresponsive. And just her whole tone really just irked me off. And it just kind of put the hair on my back. Just kind of like, I'm 5, I'm fine. Now, I know she probably was coming from a caring spot, but a lot of diabetics hear these questions over and over and over. There are some days here where I get these questions a number of times. Are you high? Are you low? Um, Today, for example, this nurse came in and asked me my blood sugar. They come in about 4 times a day, so I'm expecting it. And she said, "What's your blood sugar?" And I said, 16.7. Because it was 16 point. And again, it's, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure of what my blood sugar is. But it can be annoying. So don't take it so wrong when we tend to be snippy back. It's not derogatory. It is meant to be, we get feedback like you're judging us. And that can be a major problem. It's sort of like, are you low? Well, I might be low, but I'm not going to tell you because it's sort of like you're judging me. So I'm going to say, no, I'm fine. Do you understand that sometimes blood sugars and gain, are you high? Are you low? There's a diabetic here on staff here, and I know we got to know each other pretty well, and I can ask him that question, but it's not, we both know that it's not judging. He stepped up for me and gone and got help when I needed it, and I've offered my low supplies to him whenever he needs it. But it's not in a judging form. And so often, people, whether you're husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, it sounds like you're judging us. And a diabetic who's low can get edgy. And when we get edgy is when, what do you mean? Or we could start yelling. I know that if I get severe grouchy, it's like, I've got to get food. Where's food? Shut up and give me food. That's all I really care about. But there's also a point that when I'm high, or when I'm low, I will start oh, I've had enough. Watch, there's something on the screen there. And don't bother me, I've had enough. You've got to be not put off by it, but you've got to be watching this with when you're dealing with diabetics who might be low, who might be high, who might be just in a bad mood. We are allowed those days. Lately, it's all been, oh no, you have to be low or you have to be high. Sometimes our blood sugars are normal, but we don't want to be second guessed. I know here, even though I've dropped low a number of times, it's not so much that I'm going to do it every 5 minutes. It's like it becomes the only conversations we have are you high or are you low? That's sort of it. And diabetics can have high days, we can have low days, we can have normal days too. And just remember that we can have these days and be open and say, okay, just let us know if there's anything we can do to support you. That's probably a better way of going about it. I've had doctors in the past saying, well, what are you doing wrong? Immediately, it's something we're doing wrong. A thought came to mind. Instead of coming with these questions, are you high or are you low? Just say, hey, I notice you're a little slow. If you're dropping, let me know. If you need help, let me know. That would be such a better way of approaching it than, are you low? It's comes sort of like with my friend here. We will say, are you low? Are you high? But we know where it's coming from. Nurses here, a lot of times, it's their job. So don't be upset with us if we get a little, how do I say this, irked by your questions. Be supportive, but don't be so negative if we turn on you. Just understand where it's coming from. That's basically the point of today's talk. Hope this answers some questions. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me